Alright, good morning. It's really early. I think today's the 29th of August. So I thought I'd do a quick little update. We had a crazy rainstorm last night, which is always great. Always could use the extra rain. I guess to start off is I moved my aquaponics system outside of my little enclosed porch. It's been out here about a week and a half now, and it's made some. I pulled out all of the asparagus because it didn't really seem like it was doing that well. I moved in a little. I believe this is a squash plant. And it's only been in there a couple days, and it looks like it's rebounding from its transplanting. That's from seed. And I got a couple of small celery plants that I moved in. I got a romaine lettuce plant, and this plant's been in here all season. This is the jalapeno pepper plant, and it is doing really awesome. Got a bunch of peppers on it, and some buds, and it's just really taking. Look at the deep green color. It's really happy. Moving on over here to my coffin garden, as I like to call it, which has been taken over by the cucumber plants, such as these will be ready for my next round of pickles that I'll be making. And this thing just keeps reproducing. After I finish shooting this video, I'm gonna have to go over a little bit more carefully look through, because these cucumbers tend to get lost in the camouflage of greenery. I've also got a lot of celery growing, which I'll pull one for you right now, because I'm going to need to just about out of fresh celery inside. What I'm going to try to do is I try to get the biggest plant that I can latch onto. And these have all just come out really, really well. I mean, you can really smell the celery. Very, very powerful taste. I'll wash this off and take that in. Not bad though. We're gonna have to be pulling some carrots today too. I need some carrots for today's meals. Got some beets growing here. They're all doing pretty well. My strawberries. I got another little strawberry plant that popped up back there. More jalapeno plants. These are doing really well. Got a lot of peppers and flower buds on this one. These pepper plants, not quite sure I think one's a cayenne. It wasn't doing too well, so it looks like it's starting to rebound. I got some small peppers, and you can see all the light green growth. But you know, these pepper plants they're funny. Some take off while others kind of don't do so well, and then it's kind of like a little cycle between all the plants. Here's my beef heart tomato, and it doesn't look, you know, it's grown kind of sparse, but I do got quite a few tomatoes sprinkled out throughout it, so still happy. This is another tomato plant, the beef steak, I think they're called. I've got to trim because it's just growing crazy. And this one doesn't have any, has lots of flowers but no tomatoes on it, so maybe trimming that one will help. Got some more squash in here. Here I've got my habanero plant, which is chock full of habaneros. I gotta pick a couple off of these every day. Keep it going. Here's my poblano, and I've got, it's like 4-5 peppers growing on it right now, and it's doing pretty well. Moving on, I've got my serrano, which I will be picking some today. I usually wait till they turn bright red to pick, but since I'm going to be needing some extras today, I'll probably be pulling off some extra peppers because I'm going to be making a pot of beans. And beans, you need to have lots of serranos in them, at least in my house. Moving on over here, we've got more cucumbers. I don't see any plants on any extra cucumbers, but the plant seems to be doing okay. But I've pulled off a couple cucumbers from this particular plant already. This is what I'm really happy about. This is just full. It's a small little cayenne pepper plant, but it is just full of cayenne peppers. So I'm really happy about that. And we got another cucumber plant, and kind of made a little, this is a tree root. I thought it was interesting looking. I made it into a planter, or a planter holder rather. And then over here we have my cowhorn pepper plant, which has to have about 12-15 peppers growing on it. It's chock full. Here I have another cayenne pepper plant. It's doing pretty happy. A lot of buds on it. And my raspberry bush, which always seems to be attracted to the other plants, always wanting to rub up against them. A couple more cayenne pepper plants that I had been pulling a lot of peppers off, and then kind of went a little hiatus, but now it seems to be bouncing back, getting some new growth and some new flowers. Probably need to hit that with some fertilizer. And then here I've got, oops, didn't mean to do that. But I've got a couple of Ichiban eggplants, and they're full of little baby eggplants. this has been my main squash producing plant. You see the plant's doing really well. And here we go. There's another zucchini squash. Kind of a weird shape, but that'll do for dinner. And my little cherry tomato plant that's been continuously producing all season and still got a bunch of little cherries. It's funny, I pick off about 6 or 8 tomatoes every day. Here we've got some spinach. It's coming into, it's starting to grow. I think these are a couple more spinach plants right here and one of my other little planters. And then finally, a couple more squash plants. I think these are zucchinis as well. I usually have a pretty long growing season here, so hopefully these will make it to produce a few zucchinis before it gets too cold, or before I move them inside. And I guess to end off, this is my nectarine tree. It continues to be happy. Yes, that little net that I have at the bottom is still covering up what's left of all my nectarines. I need to check them because I haven't checked them in about a week. But I looked it up and these are supposed to be ready to pick here September. So even though I already have eaten some that weren't fully ripe and I lived, they were very, very good, very sweet. But hopefully these will make it to full size. And there's probably about 20 under there. So that's my little update. And it's a nice cool morning. Like I said, we had a really nice rain last night, so I won't need to water today. And I know the plants really enjoy the rain versus what comes out of the tap. And I hope that wherever you're at, you guys have a great day, and just keep growing. If you like this video, like it, give us a thumbs up, share it. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, leave them and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Appreciate it. Oh, good morning, and see you next time.